We have one more session before lunch, and it's mine. It's just going to be a quick overview of Explore Energy. You guys have heard of our program multiple times throughout the week, and so I want to go full circle and provide you some resources and opportunities for your time at Stanford. So I came to Stanford 3 years ago. I am not a student. I feel like I should clarify this because I'm getting a lot of questions about that. And I was actually working in international development before as a practitioner. So my background's more on the policy side and climate adaptation and resilience. I'm working directly with frontline communities. So if you're interested in that area, I'm really happy to chat with you about it and point you to the right folks on campus who are doing really great work. But in terms of Explore Energy, so I want to start off with a question. How many of you are feeling overwhelmed by the amount of opportunity at Stanford? Okay. As you heard on the first day, Stanford's a really incredible university to study energy. So we're really glad to have you here and to be able to contribute to that. At the same time, because our energy ecosystem is so complex and dynamic, it can be really hard to navigate. And so that's one of the reasons Explore Energy started 3 years ago. It was kind of a brainchild between Sally Benson, who you heard on the first day, and Jane Woodward, who you'll hear at the closing reception on Thursday. They really wanted to have a program that made it easier for students to navigate and also serve as a hub for students who are interested in energy all across the university. So Explore Energy kind of fits this issue. As you can see, there's so many majors that have an energy emphasis. There's all these internships you can take part of, faculty who are doing energy research, clubs, and so on. And it's spread across all 7 schools because energy is interdisciplinary, right? So there's just everyone kind of doing this work right now. And with the new door school, it's kind of amplified. So Explore Energy is really your student hub. While you are here at Stanford, our job is to make it easier for you to cut through that noise, connect to people, opportunities, and resources based on what your interests are so you can make the most out of your time at Stanford. So here's kind of like our mission and vision statement. You'll see our Patel graphic kind of around campus. That's what we use to show that we're Explore Energy. But our mission, like I kind of have already mentioned, is to enhance the Stanford student experience around energy and to really support all of you during your time here. And so we do this in 2 primary ways. The first is that we provide a service to all of you. So this is through like our website and newsletter, which I'll speak a little bit more about, different events that we throw throughout the year to help you stay connected. We do a lot of field trips to energy sites, provide mentoring. We have over 50 on and off campus partners, so we really know everyone who's working in this ecosystem, whether you're interested in like hydrogen or you're interested in public service, we can point you to the right folks. And then we support Stanford Energy Club, which is the biggest student energy-related club on campus. And then in addition to that, we run a suite of student programs. So we run courses, internships, fellowships. We have a dorm, which many of you visited yesterday. So you can see energy at Stanford and SLAC is just one of the opportunities that we offer. So you've already kind of been plugged into our pipeline, but there's all these other things that you can take part of, and I'm going to go over them today, just kind of gloss over them, and so you at least are aware that they exist. So the first thing I want you to do is go to our website. Our website isn't explaining what our program is as much as it is a resource for you. So what we've done is we've aggregated all of the energy opportunities on campus and put them on our website, and it serves as a one-stop shop for you. So everything that you've heard throughout this week is going to be available in some shape or format on our website. Okay, and then the second thing I want you to do is subscribe to our newsletter. So I will send, or Joyce will send you maybe a link on our Slack channel to subscribe for our newsletter. This is a digest that we send bi-monthly of all of the energy opportunities on campus. So this has to do with events, jobs, internships, anything that might be of interest to you, and we send it as an email so you can kind of just get a quick digest of what's going on in the energy ecosystem and stay plugged in, and you don't have to do the work of like constantly keeping up with everything or being on multiple newsletters. Our upcoming fall newsletter will be highlighting new courses, clubs, and things like that for you to join. So that would be a really good one to get. Okay, some opportunities. So for those of you who are interested in policy, I would highlight the Schultz Energy Fellowships. So this is a summer program for graduate and undergrad students. And over the summer, you are placed with a public service agency. We have California, Colorado, Utah, Hawaii, Alaska, and potentially expanding in the future. And you get to do really incredible work with very high-level commissioners on public service projects. So students have really loved this program. We accept about 14 to 17 fellows total, and you also get to take a policy-related class right before the summer starts. I would say most internships and fellowships that happen during the summer start their application processes in February. So make sure you want to have that kind of month earmarked to be looking at opportunities for your summer. The second is a Stanford Energy Student Lecture. So I know a lot of you are doing research in this group. Joyce runs this really wonderful program. And during the summer, you get to present your research to a cohort of other graduate students, as well as faculty. And this is a really great way to learn how to present your research, to hone your public speaking skills, and to be able to get feedback. So we have a number of graduate students who actually present, and then there's also a winner of the lecture series that then goes on to be one of our speakers for another seminar series we run. So this is a really great opportunity if you want to present your research. The third is Energy Seminar. So this is a really cool course. It is incredibly large. It's been running for over 15 years. It's the most watched energy seminar series at Stanford. And it's a class, and it's also open via live stream. But this course basically invites guest lecturers from Stanford and beyond to talk on a number of energy topics. So this is a great way to kind of build your energy knowledge, but also if you have a specific area you're interested in, you can come and drop in on that seminar. The Explore Energy House, so for those of you who visited yesterday, thank you. We just opened this dorm last year, and it's been a huge success, and as you've heard over and over again, it really serves as our physical hub on campus. We have a number of opportunities that come out of our house. Holmes highlighted the Explore Energy Seminar, which currently is 50% graduate students. This is another great way to really learn about energy across campus. So Holmes brings in different faculty to speak to a number of topics, as well as our other on-campus groups. So there's like the Office of Sustainability, the Haas Center for Public Service. You'll get to learn about all of those by engaging with this seminar. This is for my entrepreneurship and climate tech interested folks. Stanford Climate Ventures. I highly, highly recommend this. This is a course that's run by Dave Danielson, Joel Moxley, Jane Woodward, and David McCall. It's a fall and spring combined course. So you've heard from one of the speakers that Stanford does project-based courses. What this means is you get to really do hands-on work of, building something with a group of people. So Stanford Climate Ventures is organized where in the fall you get to learn about the different white spaces in climate tech and areas of impact and opportunity. And in the spring, you actually formulate groups to build something out. So through this course, there's been 31 companies that have been launched. It's a really excellent blend of students from all across campus. I would say it's split pretty evenly right now between GSB and engineering, but I'm not sure. David McCall is going to be at the Entrepreneurship Resource Fair tomorrow, where we've also brought a number of other folks that are working in that space. So if you're interested in this class, I would definitely go and speak with him. Another thing we do as part of Explore Energy is we bring in a number of adjunct lecturers for energy education through the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department. So we get to offer a lot of cool courses that fill the gaps in energy education here at Stanford. So you've heard from Anthony, who offers a racial equity and energy class. We have Amory Lovins, which is really, really incredible to have him here at Stanford. He teaches an efficiency class with Joel Swisher. Peter Rumsey, who some of you attended the masterclass with yesterday, does building decarbonization. And then Zach Ming, for those of you who are interested in economics, he teaches a really fun class as well. So in addition to all those opportunities I shared, I started off with a question of how many of you are overwhelmed by our energy ecosystem. Part of the job at Explore Energy is to mentor and advise you. So we do this in a number of ways. The first is on our website, we have a mentoring and advising tab. You want to click that. We have something called Energy Roadmaps, which is a database that compiles all of the energy opportunities we know of on campus, and it's a searchable database. So we have these 4 sort of what we call roads to explore by. The first is policy, NGO advocacy. The second is law, economics, and finance. The third is startup and entrepreneurship. And the fourth is research. And then you can also filter by topic area. So let's say you really loved the hydrogen panel and that's the spot that you really want to do work. You can go into the database, filter by hydrogen, and it'll bring up all of the opportunities for you to participate in, whether that's a club, a course, a group, or something that's even outside of Stanford. The second is we have a group of peer advisors who help support our outreach and education efforts. We have a really fun ice cream tricycle, which you will see around campus with our flower logo. Our students ride it, and they are a great source of knowledge as well. So you can ask them your questions. They'll help direct you to opportunities, and they also run our community socials. So a lot of you have been telling me that this has been a really great conference because you get to meet folks who are outside of your department, right? And you want to be able to sort of keep up that community building. This is the opportunity for you. So we host this right after our energy seminar. It's open to everyone, and it's just it's a way to relax, to meet other people who you might not have met before but are interested in energy. And we sometimes co-brand them. So for example, we'll do a hydrogen social, or we'll do an energy equity. One of the ones this year will be around climate tech and entrepreneurship, so I would keep an eye on that one. Our first community social is going to be on October 9th, so if you want to put that in your calendar. Also, just to note, if you are subscribed on the newsletter, which you should be, you will get notes about all of these community socials to help keep you reminded. The second opportunity is Explore Energy Expo. So this is our giant energy student fair. So we bring together all of our campus partners that are doing energy related work in some shape or form. It functions mostly like a student fair. So you can walk around, you can talk to people, get flyers. We also have raffles and food and things like that. This year it's going to be on October 23rd. And I think it's going to be, Wahila might need location. It's in Tressiter, so that's going to be the main part of campus. So that's a lot of information for you. I did go really quickly because I want to be able to get some questions. Overall, I would say that even after you finish energy at Stanford and SLAC, you want to stay connected to us because, like I said, we're your sort of hub for everything that's related to energy on campus. And programs like this don't really exist at other universities, so it's a resource you should really take advantage of. So obviously visit our website, subscribe to our newsletter, the first 2 things I would do. The third is to continue attending our socials and our other events on campus to meet people who are interested in energy. And the fourth is to just connect with us. As you've seen, our team is very friendly. We don't bite. We're always wanting to connect with you and have a conversation. And if you choose to engage in some of our programs, whether it's Schultz or Energy Seminar, it's a great way to connect, but we're also wanting to point you to other opportunities across campus. Our goal is just to engage you, whether that's through our programs or elsewhere.